Welcome everyone to 48 in 30, where you can learn about the AKB48 group, as well as the many sister and international groups. I am Josh, and we have a panel of AKB48 veterans ready to inform you of the going-ons in AKB48's group. If this is your first 48 in 30, well, we pretty much cover the biggest news topics and move over to the cousin corner, where each person represents their cousins from their respective backgrounds. And all of this in just 30 minutes. So I hope you are ready to learn more about what has been going on in the AKB48 group. And to start off, we have the first story, which is with Jimmy. Jimmy, take it away.
First story is not with me.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yes,
this number is not in order. Okay, yeah. So first story's with me, huh? Yeah. So we got NMB48. Some news over there. So not really a new release, but just a quick update to something that started coming out. But we got an announcement for a release date for their postponed 23rd single. As you guys are probably all aware, we're in the midst of a global pandemic, huh? A lot of things haven't been happening. A lot of things had to be delayed, right? Just to make sure that everyone stays safe. But their newest single, which they released a music video for back in April, Day, finally has a release date. It's August 19th of this year, 2020. Features Umeyama Kokona and Yamamoto Ayaka at the center. And like I said, the music video and the jacket cover was released back in April with initially a May release date expected.
All right, finally, huh?
Yeah.
So what do you guys think that they're gonna like move on with some of like the promotional stuff for?
Wait, the cameras are frozen. Wait, okay, there we go. Never mind.
I don't know.
I mean,
I would say they can't really do anything really big promotional stuff, right?
Yeah. Because it's not like
Yeah.
music shows and stuff are happening just yet. Right.
Yeah, I don't think even the members can like, really come together and do a performance since there's a lot of them, right?
Yeah.
they could do the virtual, like this kind of shit. They could do like Zoom performance.
Yeah. I mean, they've been
That
doing
actually
like
would be-
Handshake.
It's gonna be so laggy, dude. They're all trying to
I
say
know.
wow,
Yeah.
it's just delayed.
No, I mean,
it would be kind of interesting. Well, I mean,
AKB
so like,
has been doing that though.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
and not to get off group here, but like Lyrical School did something similar, where they each just kind of filmed themselves performing, and then like the editor cut it together and stuff so that it syncs up.
Yeah.
And it was actually like really cool and really interesting. So I mean, they could
something
do
like
shit
that.
like
Yeah,
but-
like a remote promo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They have been doing Handshake events though.
Yeah.
Not for this single, but it's like through Zoom. For like, because obviously they're physical handshakes
that a little bit later. So
yeah, but we have friends who are.
Okay.
I say we have friends who are NMB fans, and they wrote up all these guides on how to sign up for a Zoom like meeting type thing with the members.
true.
Right?
Yeah.
yeah, and I've seen
So that's
other
what they've been doing.
other groups doing that kind of stuff too, where like you sign up and then they'll do like a virtual signing or whatever. So like they have a list of all the people that like are getting signatures or whatever, and then like they'll make a video of them like signing, and then they'll talk to them for like 20 seconds, and it's just a video that you watch on YouTube
like the
or shit
checky
like that.
stuff, right?
Yeah, it's still pretty cool. It's a good way for the idols to still be able to interact in a sense with their fans, So
Yeah.
And like as far as like Chica idols go, that's kind of how they have to get through because kind of the majority of their revenue comes from the checkies.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
kind of stuff.
Merchandise. Yeah.
Right.
So
So how do you guys feel? Because like obviously, I don't think that in-person handshakes are gonna disappear once we come back out of. I guess when we find our new norm after all of this, right? Like I think the whole appeal is seeing them in person. But do you think that there's like any possibility that they might continue doing these kind of virtual handshakes? I think as like because we're coming at this from the perspective of international fans, right? I'm pretty sure
that's actually
them
good
doing
for
virtual
us,
handshakes. What's that? Yeah, it's like it's been more open to us than it's ever been before, right?
Yeah, yeah.
In a weird way.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I see there's a bigger revenue from doing it in person.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm curious to see what the numbers are like. If there is a substantial enough, and I highly doubt it, but possibly enough of a international presence for them to consider maybe like, oh, maybe we should maybe separately do this as a thing as well, or do something for an international audience. Because once again, we're speaking from our very spoiled perspective of being international fans. We want everything for us.
Yeah, that is.
See, I guess.
And speaking of wanting things for us, I want us to move on to the next topic.
Oh, already.
Okay.
Sure, yes,
Right,
sir.
NMB.
All right.
See you in
Thank you,
August.
Namba.
So
Thank you, Namba Corner.
let's talk about the next topic, which is with Boy.
Yes. All right. So we have another 48 group that had their single postponed. This time, STU48, their fifth single was postponed, but now
Oh, the
has
pirates.
a new release date, which is September 2nd. And the song, or the single, is called Omoidaseru Koi wo Shio. And it was initially supposed to be released in May, just like the NMB one, was it?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're, 48 group does this like 1 week, this group, the next week another group, right?
Yeah.
So they've been doing that. But yeah, there's not a lot of detail yet. We don't have a music video like NMB, nor do we have covers, but we do have 2 regular types and 2 limited types, A and B, for the release. And so that's pretty much it from STU. Their songs have been pretty solid.
Word? I've liked most of the stuff they've put out. So
Yeah, same. Like I don't expect anything much,
Mm-hmm.
but when I do hear the song, I'm like, oh, that's much better than
it's pleasant.
I thought.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
pleasant. It's pleasant. Yeah.
I think I've enjoyed their stuff a lot more than a lot of the other 48 group stuff recently, to be honest.
Yeah.
Exception being the NMB single coming out. I actually really find Date 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 very catchy, but
Yeah.
Stu stuff is always very
Yeah, it's
kind of,
pretty
I don't know, it's got that good production value, very punchy
yeah.
sounds, right?
Well, their PVs are always really good because they got
Very
that tourism
aesthetic.
money.
Oh,
Yeah.
They had
it's always
that tourism money
they had that
apparently.
tourism
Yeah, so
money,
they,
so they always look
they-
really pretty. So if anything, I'm looking forward to the PV.
Yeah, me too. They have all the locations because
Yeah,
it's all in the Setouchi region, right? So it's all like picturesque and stuff.
And they were the first to have a 4K music video.
yeah. They shoot everything in 4K so they could show off the beauty of the Setouchi Inland Sea,
Hey.
dude.
I can see every outline of every leaf, dude. It's beautiful.
Right?
I think
okay.
as far as 48 groups go, they're still the only one, or at least
Yeah, I don't think
Japanese
anyone
48
else is
group?
putting out
Yeah,
4K
nah.
videos.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But can I suggest, Josh? I know this is your show. If we jump onto the next topic, because I think we'd want to discuss this a little bit longer than
yeah.
the current one.
There's not
Okay,
much in
okay,
STU
okay.
release, so
But still in STU territory.
Okay, so now let's move on to the next topic then, with Boy again.
oh sorry,
We'll just
I got it right.
keep it relevant.
Yeah, still talking about STU. This is not as good as the last STU news
Oh
because
no.
they have
No
announced
summer. Oh no.
that they are planning to stop performing on their shipboard theater. Damn.
It makes sense.
That's
right?
one of the coolest things about this group. They have a freaking boat.
No.
What's
And their
the
theater
point?
is in the boat.
What's a pirate without a boat, dude?
Yeah, man. And so, they have announced the plans to do that and to end the shows on the boat next spring. And so, in place of that, they're just gonna perform at set venues around the Setouchi region. And so, 7 different prefectures, right? So,
Right.
there's just a lot of places to go still, but it's not as cool as having a boat go there.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Well,
Dude, how do you debut a gimmick group and then take the gimmick away?
Yeah,
Right?
man.
You know
Like
what I mean?
the ship was commissioned in April 2019. It's only like
we
a
only
little
just
over a
got
year.
the boat.
Probably
It's
still
just-
has that new
they've
boat
been
smell.
waiting.
Right?
They've been waiting for the boat for like 2 years.
Yeah.
There was all
Well,
these delays and them like
They
getting it
waited
retrofitted
longer
and
for
everything.
the boat than they will have been on the boat.
I
Yeah.
just have trouble believing that they couldn't afford to keep this boat I just think that they weren't prepared, like in terms of like, oh, I did not expect a boat to cost this much regularly, right?
You know, we got a quote from my cousin. You know, he said like it costs around this much, but then when we actually want to get it built,
also because obviously they couldn't perform or use the boat and get all like the revenue from having the theater open. I guess right.
Yeah.
That probably took a pretty big hit.
Yeah. But I mean, like, what's the difference here? Because they're still gonna have to pay rent for these different venues, right?
Or are they? What if they
they're
just
gonna
show
rent
up,
it out or something? Oh, just show up?
That's true, yeah.
Not just show up like.
Because they're part of the tourism board, right? Yeah.
No, but like, what if it's just like, oh, yo, for a week they're gonna perform at this theater? It's not necessarily their theater, but they're gonna perform at a theater.
So they,
for a week
but
or
normally,
two.
but normally you would pay for the time that you spend there, right?
Yeah, but it's probably not nearly as much, right?
It's probably just the day, though, right?
Yeah,
like, as if it's a tour, right?
Is that what they said
That's
before?
what the boat did. No, that's what the boat did. It just goes to a dock somewhere,
and then they perform while they're
people come.
People come on the boat,
like 2 performances or whatever a day, and then it leaves and goes to the next place.
So the question is,
okay,
they're not there for a whole week.
Could they charge more because it's technically more exclusive? If you treat it as like a touring show, right? Like, oh man, they're only going to be here this day or whatever.
Well, I mean, they're going to be rotating, right? I mean, every...
Yeah. But I mean, I still think there's maybe not exclusive, but I feel like they could, if they wanted to, charge more, because it's like, okay, they're going to perform one day and then they're not going to be back for a month or something.
That's true. I just want to know what's going to happen to the
But,
boat.
like,
How are they
I
going
don't
to
think
repurpose the boat?
True. What is
Maybe
going to
they
happen
just
to the boat?
How are you going to sell it, chop it up?
Are you trying to say that we have enough funds in the Slope Club account
to buy that boat?
The Satoichi boat, dude.
Let me check the
It's
paper.
probably
How many Twitch subs do we have? Can we get this boat, Tron?
I think
That's
it's
our
probably
new
just.
That's
we
our
can
new
definitely
sub goal, dude.
make it a sub
By
goal.
the
Okay, let's make it a sub.
Yeah, we got ads on YouTube now. We got to make
by
at
the
least enough
STU48
to
boat.
buy this boat.
I'm thinking it's just gonna get retrofitted again, because it was a ferry,
it was a ferry,
a
right?
passenger ferry before, and then they made it.
Yeah, they'll probably just gut out the theater.
You're just gonna make it something else now. Probably.
I'm just where is the bailout program for STU48?
For idle
you know what
boats,
I mean?
man.
Yeah,
like
You need the idle boat bailout, dude.
I'm just saying they're part of a big like mothership group, right? They're part of the 48 group. Let's be real here. I'm pretty sure 48 group as a whole is making good enough money. Yeah. They're also being supported by the Setouchi region, like the tourism board. We can't throw them a bone just to help out in these COVID times, dude. Like, come on.
You guys want to guess how much the boat is? Like, I'm not the boat that how much a ferry would cost?
Give us the cost of the ferry.
It's
I'm gonna guess
on average. Okay, guess real quick.
1.7 million
USD.
Feels low to me, but
it does feel low for a ferry.
No.
Maybe for like
that feels high.
I googled ferry. How much do ferries cost? I'm on this like maritimesales.com website.
Okay,
you can get a ferry that looks similar to STU's boat for about $250,000.
I was gonna say 250.
It?
Yeah, 250. Dude.
Yeah,
so we gotta be making that much.
So can we afford it?
So what I'm trying to say is,
while Jimmy can't sit down.
What I'm trying to say is, we could probably buy. We could probably buy.
Money, dude.
If we can hold off Jimmy's monitor, we could probably buy 2 boats.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Sorry,
Jimmy.
I mean, Jimmy's been sacrificing.
If we get me a
so
new
we
boat.
can get the boat.
Yeah, Jimmy's been sacrificing for the last couple of weeks so we can afford this boat. So I'll put the inquiry in.
I'm actually kind of sad for this because
I am too.
Yeah, dude.
What
when
other idol group has a boat, dude? Like what?
Exactly.
That's so
none now, but
yeah. Well, no, they still have it. It'll be next. It'll be next spring.
When this was first announced, that was like the biggest thing. We were so hyped. We're like, yo, dude, they're gonna get a boat. This is fucking sick.
Yeah,
can't wait.
Maybe they're getting a bigger boat. I don't know.
Oh, that's the biggest swerve of 2020.
Yeah, dude. It's like,
yeah.
Not gonna lie, they had us in the first half, dude.
Maybe we're just assuming the negative.
We're gonna end shows on our boat because we're gonna start doing shows on a way bigger boat.
Yeah, they take the boat and then they sail off and then they dock into a bigger boat, and then like
It just
surprise,
it just cruises into the boat.
into the bigger boat.
The bigger
There was
boat
like,
eats the original boat, dude.
Exactly.
All right,
it's
all right. We're getting off topic. We're
And
getting
they
off
dropped the
topic.
banner.
No, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
Except for
Alright.
STU. Thank you guys.
Damn
Thank
it.
you. Here's
I
the
have
you,
more
boy.
jokes.
That's what it looks like. Right?
Okay,
That's
All right.
so let's move
man.
on to our next topic. And for our next topic, we have RJ. RJ, please.
Oh, yes. My notes here. So my news also sad news. Kawamoto Saya of Team 4, AKB48, has announced her graduation. The saddest news that an Idol fan can hear. She announced this news back on July 6th, just a few days ago on YouTube, with some of her Team 4 mates. They had a video like we were discussing earlier, like a Zoom call video. They were hanging out doing cool Idol stuff. And at the end, she decided to announce her graduation. So, we wish her the best. She's been with the group for 6 years now. She joined back in 2013 as part of the first draft. She was one of the first draft girls in the group. And I think she's been pretty popular within the group, I would say, during her time. I know for a while she did like an exchange program with JKT for about a month. She exchanged with Steffi, one of the boys' cousins down there. And she was appointed an ambassador for the 60th anniversary of the diplomatic relations between Japan and Indonesia. So she's done some good stuff while in AKB. What do you guys think about Kawamoto Saya?
My
I feel
memories
like
of
she-
her. Okay, go ahead.
She's one of the more like standout, I guess, draft members because I feel like she had a lot more work than the other draftees that went to AKB. So yeah, she got chosen by Team B on the second round, usually, right? So she's still around, whereas
Yeah, dude.
many of the other draftees already graduated.
True.
Yeah.
So
I would say it's interesting because she had like a 3-year stint where she was in like every A side, pretty much,
yeah.
right? Up until like 2017-ish, around then. So I wonder if maybe that had something to do this announcement. Just feel like okay, maybe we're.
I feel like
going
she's
anywhere.
she was the most popular AKB draftee.
I feel like that because that's the thing that would stand out, right? Like, oh man, she's an AKB draftee, but it didn't even feel like that. It just felt like she was one of the group, as always. It just came up.
Yeah,
through
I kind of forgot she was a
the
draftee.
farm system, just like other favorites. So I mean, that's a plus, I guess, right?
Yeah. So I mean, she cool.
Yeah, she's gonna stay with the group until the end of August. So just through the summer. So she still got some time with the group.
I feel like
Any plans for her? Did she say anything?
She didn't say. I think it's hard to decide on future plans at the moment. And I know she's bummed that she's graduating at a time where she can't really like have a goodbye like performance or a goodbye kind of handshake events with the fans and stuff like that. So
yeah. Oh, wish her the best of luck. But let's move on to the next topic.
Heartless.
later, Saya.
Deuces.
All right. So
have fun on the boat.
let's talk about our next topic. And for our next topic, we have Tron. Tron, please.
Yes, as the resident IZ'ONE fan, I have some IZ'ONE news. So just announced yesterday, IZ'ONE is going to be releasing their first movie. I believe this is their first movie, Eyes on Me. In Japan.
Is this like a Tupac tribute?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Yeah. Yeah, so Tupac's gonna come out as a guest performance sometime in the concert.
Bringing back the
probably,
hologram. Nice.
Exactly. They're doing so essentially the movie consists of just like behind the scenes film and kind of like the anticipation of their first debut concert in Seoul. So you can actually watch it in the cinemas, which is interesting. I believe.
So it's a
Actually, I take that back. No, you're gonna get a Blu-ray release on August 7th. It comes. I was reading something
teasing
different
us.
on the notes.
Teasing us, Tron.
So it's actually going to be dropping on the Blu-ray and DVD August 7th. Should
Straight
be
to
pretty
Blu-ray.
exciting.
Probably the
Straight to
responsible
Blu-ray.
thing to do right now, right?
Yeah. That's why I was reading.
So-
I think people. Yeah, like straight to Blu-ray.
It's a documentary.
Kind of. Yeah. A little.
But it's only
behind-the-scenes
focusing on
documentary.
this one point, right? About their Japanese concert.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought it was a Japanese concert, but I think it may be some of their other concerts. Well, I was looking at the trailer, and some of the behind-the-scenes stuff was for their debut Seoul concert.
Just
when
concert and
the first concert in Seoul. So I think that's the majority of it. But I think they also have some stuff for like Japanese debut as well for the first Japanese concert. But we shall see. I'm sure you all are gonna pick up this Blu-ray and review it later on. No,
Sure.
sure.
All right, Tron. That's your next role. That's your next job.
I don't know if-
I
don't know
will
if we have
review
enough,
this and let
funds.
you know.
Yeah.
We're trying to
Because-
look
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
We already have.
We're
I
trying
don't
to
even have a
I don't know
monitor,
if we have the
Tron.
funds for.
I think it goes
IZ'ONE
boats.
DVDs.
I can't even
I think
sit down to
I think
record a
we can-
video,
I think we
Tron.
can afford it. I looked into PayPal. We have the 2 boats, the Blu-ray DVD, and then as long as we can just kick the can on Jamie's
So-
monitor, I think
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can.
it's already-
That's what
afford
we're
this
gonna-
Blu-ray.
It's fine.
That's what we're gonna show on the boat is the IZ'ONE documentary, right?
Oh, okay. Jimmy's gonna be standing
So
there the whole
look-
time.
Jimmy's just sitting in the boat, dude.
So looking at the trailer, it seems
Yes.
like it's like a mix of behind the scenes stuff and
Yes.
the actual concert.
Concert footage.
Yeah,
Also, it's like the Justin Bieber documentary.
a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's like their
All
first
right.
concert, butterflies in the stomach. Getting ready for their first concert. as a
Right,
group,
right.
That kind of stuff.
You
So,
know, the
yeah.
girls.
Okay.
So the AKB girls were turning home.
Exactly.
See how that is.
So yeah, if
And
you're a big
I'm sure
IZ'ONE
they
fan,
were very nervous
Right.
of their first
Yeah.
concert.
Mhm.
I'm sure you'll like
Yeah.
it. Should be fun.
Well,
That's
then,
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone, check it out.
Mhm.
Yep, check
I
it
guess.
out.
All right, I look forward to your in-depth review, Tron.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Tron.
Be on the
But
lookout.
only after the boats.
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay. Let's move on to the next, which is the Cousins Corner. And for the Cousins Corner, first up, we have. Let me see. I'm just gonna go in a random order here, so you guys be ready.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna,
Alright,
try
who's
to
gonna
stall
go
for time.
first?
We're going
think-
too fast.
So
I think his reason why is because Tron just did, and then we have Tron next on the list. He's just trying to
True.
We did that last week. That's fine though. Whatever you want,
Okay,
Mr. Bob.
first up
You're
we
not
have-
supposed to call
Boy.
until. Oh shit! All right.
Chirp, chirp.
Hold on, let me see if I
Someone
got
just
the
give me a
text
call.
yet.
Yeah, here
Just
we go.
killing thugs.
All right. Okay. Here we go. They sent it. Okay. My cousins from Jakarta, Indonesia, have sent me some news
Yeah.
concerning their activities. So, JKT48 will collaborate with SKE.
Oh, I know that.
From
With my
Nagoya,
cousins?
yeah, from Nagoya, Japan, for the Japan Expo Malaysia virtual event. So they're not actually going to be together. It's going to be on a Zoom call and stuff. So
Okay.
each group will have 6 members participating.
Cool.
And so Japan Expo Malaysia is actually next week, 18th and 19th
Oh, cool.
of July, but their collab thing will be on the 18th on Saturday, and so they're gonna have their first collaboration performance through Zoom, I guess. I don't know, but look forward to some, unless they record it beforehand, janky performances, I guess, 'cause
Ooh.
it's not
See
gonna
how
be in
that-
sync.
Let me see
Right.
that lag, dude.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
like
so-
that the Arashi clip, dude.
I just want to see someone I just want to see someone freeze like mid move, and you think it's on purpose. They're just like,
But they're just holding it.
Yeah.
oh,
Got him.
Oh, she moves so fast. Yeah, and so we got SKE popular members like Furuhata now.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
And that looks like Ego Yuna in the picture. I can't read
Okay.
the text is too small. And then you got my cousins. 6 of them.
Well, that's great for your cousins, boy. But let's move on to the next person.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Let's go to the next person, which is RJ.
Oh, my cousins. All right. Got a few cousin news over here. Since we just talked about SKE, they actually released a cool little video on Twitter for their updated Handshake protocols. You know, they got some events going on this week in Aichi, and it seems pretty cool. It's like a virtual thing where they like walk up and there's like there's a little tablet there, and then like 6 feet away, the girls have their own tablet and they like talk through the tablet.
It's
and
so
shit.
weird. Okay.
It's so weird, but hey, I guess, you know, whatever you can do, right? So they get like 30 seconds or something to just do. They can just talk, or some of them play games with the fans and stuff. And there's a lot of there's a lot of social distancing. Yeah,
You're gonna ask, what's the point of having to go in person then?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
It's just that's the weird part to me. If we're still gonna interact through a tablet,
What happens if your tablet overheats? Does that count to your 30 seconds?
Yeah, it's just like
that's what
like,
they
hello,
do.
my battery ran
Hello?
out.
Hey! I love you.
Why not just get like really thick glass and then so you
I'd
can
rather
be
have
like
that.
I like the thickness of the glass.
Yeah, I'd rather have
Also,
miss
I got more
glass.
cousins. I got more cousins.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh, yes. Sorry,
Kitahara Rie, still my cousin, no longer in
Former
AKB, but she's still
SKE
my
member
cousin.
too.
Oh yeah, see.
Yeah.
She just opened a YouTube channel about a week ago. You should go check it out. It's pretty cute. She just does whatever she wants. She's done cooking so far. She's done video games. She was
20 seconds.
played some trash games, and and today she read some kanji. And then also
Nice.
the Nuggets put out their PV. We talked about that on the last show. If you want to watch it, go ahead. We don't really support the Nuggets here, but I figured the news should still be out there.
There we go.
All right,
All right,
thank
go,
you, RJ.
just drop a dislike.
Thank you, RJ. Let's move on
Yeah,
to the
just
next
drop a
person.
dislike on
And
it.
since Jimmy wants to keep on talking, I'll go to Jimmy. Jimmy, please.
Are you my mom? What is this? Oh, sorry. I got a call coming. Hello. Em khỏe không? Xạo sự. Em nhớ ngoài à? Thiệt hả? Ôi trời ơi.
My cousins are waiting,
All right,
Jimmy.
guys, so
Come on.
I just got a call from my cousin. So
Waste his cousin corner just fucking
My
fake
cousins are
talking
not
on
gonna
the phone.
got a call from my
God
cousins
damn it.
over in Saigon 48. You guys have been keeping up with their YouTube channel. They've been doing the Senbatsu battles on their YouTube channel. They're on episode 5 right now. It was very entertaining to watch. So basically, the premise of the show is that they challenge a different task. Part of being what's expected of an idol, whether it's singing or dancing each week, right? They get a special judge to come on, judge them, and then at the end, they're broken up into 4 teams. The 2 teams at the bottom have to pick a member, survival style, to represent the group, and then the judge will decide which of those members will have to leave the show and is no longer Senbatsu worthy. So this week's episode was very riveting. It was about
Very, very riveting. Okay, let's move on to the next person. We wasted all the time. That is with Tron. Please, Tron.
Yes.
I watched this for an hour. Thank you.
My cousins just sent me their notes in. Let me just read these real quick.
In Harry Potter form.
Yes, okay.
Tome.
So, okay,
So
hold on,
many
give me a second.
notes. So many notes from Manila 48 over there.
So my cousins, continuing the trend of last week, they have another new TV show coming out, MNL48 Presents by us. So essentially, hasn't been recorded yet, hasn't been filmed yet, but essentially the premise is there's my cousin Portia, who moves away for a year to study abroad, and her other cousin Jackie, or my cousin Jackie, starts feeling a certain way about her. They're
Well, I guess I'll
looking for
find out
each
a
other.
certain way next time, because that is all the time we
Oh my
have
god!
for the 48
Watch, we have like 2 minutes
30.
left over.
Now, I kind of did
knowing
mess
Josh.
up in the beginning because I forgot to start the timer right when we started. So I'm guessing the time, but that is
whole
all.
show is scuffed.
That is all the time we have for this time. Please catch us next time when we talk about the 48 group in
What
30
is the
minutes.
point? What's
Josh is
even
gonna-
the
Josh is
point?
gonna
Thank you
keep
for
the-
watching.
The entire
Oh my
7 minutes
God.
of us pre-recording because he
Exactly.
wasted time, dude. Watch.
We'll get this by the third try.
4 minutes reading his prompter, but he can't give me like 30 seconds talking about my cousin.
He's a book's worth of
Oh
news,
my God.
but he only got 10 seconds.
That's the best part. You get to vote for the cast. This hasn't been recorded because you get to vote for the
I didn't even
cast.
get to see. I didn't even get to say who had to go home, dude. This is my cousin Ashley.
Good
she
time.
Stayed. She stayed. Ashley was going to survive.
Here, let me
So
start over. Let me
scuffed.
start over. Let me start over. Let me start over. Let me start over.
So scuffed.
What happened? I don't even know what happened.